Shout out to the Who That Nation, man. We up in this thing. Sports coma rocking, baby. So big ups to the fam. Appreciate y'all. Like I've been saying for some time now. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're now rocking with the Sports Coma with Big Q and the guys, where we have intense, entertaining, educating, and enlightening sport talk for your favorite sports fam. I'm Big Q. I'm in this thing, and I like to welcome you guys into this episode of the show. Much love to the fam. Appreciate you as well. Executives, players, scouts, and coaches rank DeMario Davis among the top linebackers in the NFL. About goddamn time that they do it. So we know he was one of the best. We've been knowing he's one of the best. And it's good to see him finally getting his comeuppance, finally getting his accolades after solid play, season after season. DeMario Davis represents for the Who That Nation. And I'm glad they finally showing him some support on that. So shout out to the fam. Please feel free to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button. By all means, feel free to share. Share the show on your social media feed. We up in this thing, man. Much love to the fam as we get popping and snapping up in this episode of Tacoma. So we get off into it. Now, this one right here, a shout out to our friends at the Canal Street Chronicles. They drop in the scoop about the executives and player scouts coaches ranked DeMario Davis among the best off-ball linebackers in the NFL. So he getting his respect, and it's about damn time that he doing it. Of course, the article is based on a tweet from Dove Kleiman, who kind of shared with the rest of the family members this list: executive players, scouts, coaches ranked the best off-ball linebackers in the NFL via Jeremy Fowler of ESPN. And he has his list there. As you can see, Fred Warner is the 49ers guy, Roquan Smith from the Ravens, Tremaine Edmonds from the Bears, Matt Milano from the Bills, Bucks Devin White, and DeMario, you see him ranked at number 6, followed by Colts Shaq Leonard, Chiefs Nick Bolton, Jets CJ Mosley, and the 49ers got two guys on there, Dre Greenlaw as well. And then if you see the honorable mentions of Bobby Wagner, went back to Seattle, Levante David is also up there with Devin White. And those two guys are mentioned among the top 10 and honorable mention. And you see the rest of them: Ola Kuhn from the Jags, Wilson, and Pat Queen from the Ravens. So yes, indeed, this is definitely, a compliment for DeMario Davis here. So let's cover this article right here as we talk about it. It's about time. About time. One of the best honors in all the sports is to be respected by your peers. Saints linebacker DeMario Davis has demanded respect from the NFL, going from almost retiring with the Jets becoming one of the best linebackers in all of football is an impressive compliment. Now, DeMario Davis has aged like fine wine. He feels like he's getting better each season, and he credits New Orleans for helping him fall in love with football again. And, executive players and scouts coaches rank the top off-ball NFL linebackers, and we covered the list. You see DeMario ranked number 6. Some would argue he could go a lot higher than that, but whatever. Only 5 linebackers ranked higher than DeMario on the list. Davis joins New Orleans in 2018. Since his career took off and 5 seasons with the Saints, he has totaled 554 tackles, 22 and a half sacks, 2 interceptions. He's also added first team All Pro in 2019, 3 second team All Pro honors in 2020 and 2022, and his first Pro Bowl selection in 2022 has been a staple on one of the top defenses years in and out of for the last 3 to 5 years. Davis is one of the best Saints free agent signings in history. Do you think DeMario Davis should be higher on the list? Comment. And he should definitely be higher on the list, of what he does. But listen, DeMario Davis, man, there is no success on defense without him. You know, for some of our family members can go back in the past quickly and remember how DeMario Davis family was a guy. Man, listen, man, we were playing basically musical chairs at the linebacker position for years before DeMario Davis got here. He solidified the Saints linebacker situation, in which solidifying the center of the defense. He's very smart, and he's in tune. He knows what plays are going. He always gets the defense lined up correctly. He's the perfect linebacker for the New Orleans Saints. His gritty mentality, and it just works. It was a hand to glove fit bringing DeMario Davis here, and that's one of the signings that one of those unsolved, not unsolved, but one of those untalked about signings that when his career is over with, he's going to be mentioned as one of the best linebackers we ever had here. And he came over from the Jets, and it wasn't a big fanfare when they signed DeMario Davis. It wasn't. We knew he was a solid linebacker because of his time with the Jets, and I think he was with the Browns for a little bit. But it all disappeared when he came here. It was perfect, when he came here and he played outstanding football for the Saints, and he just was the model person in terms of faith. Every play he played last year, kind of had off year, but that's a lot to do with the inside defensive line, how they didn't keep guys off them so you can be able to roam around and make plays. But DeMario Davis is instrumental to the Saints' success. He's a very big part of everything that they've been doing, especially last year on defense. What happened? So having him, Cam Jordan, and guys like that, and then Tyrann Mathieu, who we anticipate to have a big year as well, having those guys from the on the defensive line to the middle of the defense and then to the secondary, those are the back. That's the backbone of the defense, and everything. All the other great players like Laddie Dad and the rest of these guys all circulate around and contribute. That's why the Saints defense will continue to be excellent year after year and improve. I think a lot of the pressure that we seen last year that was on the defense, because the defense was tasked with stopping all these people and doing that, we hopefully will get the offense back on track, where the offense takes its role as the leader of the team. You see what I'm saying? And the defense is a complement to that. So hopefully we can get back to that style of football, because that style of football is excellent for us. So anyway, shout out to DeMario Davis. We love DeMario Davis and everything that he brings to the team. He's special, and he's a super cool person. We love him in the Who Dat Nation. And look, we got him here for a few more years. My only thing about DeMario is hopefully we can get more people to learn from him to pick up game, because Pete Werner is doing some great stuff here. He just needs to stay healthy. Can we get DeMarco Jackson to step up? Could Zach Bowen step up? Could we get some of our younger linebackers to kind of move in here and pick game up from DeMario Davis? Because you got to be looking at it down the line, that the Saints need to be looking at, right, guys that learn game from DeMario, so to be a smoother transition. But then again, that guy might not be on the team. It might be a free agent the Saints pick up, or a draft pick in the upcoming year. So, but anyway, for right now, DeMario Davis demands a lot of respect, and he's right. He could have went a lot higher on this list if you think about it. DeMario Davis could have went higher on this list if you think about it. He really could. So anyway, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this thing as we keep it moving.